Okay, so I always like to start interviews off with asking you guys to tell me how you begin your sport, just because I think it's interesting. So, could you tell me how you started playing soccer? Like, what initially drew you to the sport?
Um, well, my dad actually, my dad and my grandpa both played forever. So I kind of just grew up watching soccer, and
Mm-hmm.
I've always kind of played because of them.
Mm-hmm. You was just kind of already embedded in your family.
Yeah,
Did they play in like high school and college and stuff?
yeah. So I'm not exactly sure like about my grandpa's side of soccer, but my dad played. He played for Plano. He played at Jesuit for 2 years, and then he played at Plano Senior for 2 years,
Okay.
and then he played college at Oklahoma City University.
Okay. Does your dad like push you more because of that? I'm sure he would still push you because he's your
Um,
dad, but you know.
for a long time, he's been pretty hard on me, like when it comes to playing, and just because he played at such a high level.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like the past year, he's kind of let off a little bit,
Okay. Probably
kind of
because
let me,
yeah, he knows you have it.
yeah.
Yeah, he trusts you. So what do you feel is your greatest strength as a soccer player? Like, what do you feel like you're the best at?
Um, so honestly, I know like my speed is good. I'm
Mm-hmm.
also quick, and I understand the game. Like my vision is good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, overall, I would say I'm a pretty decent player
Mm-hmm.
because my passes are decent and shooting is decent and all that.
Yeah, that's good to be confident. Be confident in your skill.
Yeah.
What do you feel like you can improve on? Like, or what would you like to improve on?
Um, maybe now because I used to play on like what was called like a Division Two team for FC Dallas,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm playing like at a much higher level,
Mm-hmm.
so it's like much faster paced, and I'm still trying to kind of get like into that kind of play style.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so like now I have to be even quicker, even faster,
Mm-hmm.
make my decisions faster, and all that.
So yeah, so you're just trying to play on the level that you know you need to be playing at.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's good to always have that growth mindset. Like never lose that.
Yeah.
So I know you're very smart. I've been told that you have a really high GPA. Have you found any challenges in maintaining your GPA and balancing soccer?
Um, not like too many challenges because usually we just like you know we practice like every day for school, but that's like a separate period.
Mm-hmm.
And then for club, we're usually like training either like from 6 to 7:30 or like 7:30 to 9.
Mm-hmm.
So I always have like the time to get all my schoolwork done and um, try and like study if I need to.
Do you find it very tiring, like just going from school to practice and then doing homework? It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's definitely like I definitely feel it, and I'm tired sometimes during the day, but
Mm-hmm.
I just try to keep pushing through it.
Yeah, because it'll be worth it.
Yeah, I hope.
It will. So, what advice would you give to anyone who is trying to balance academics and being an athlete?
Just trying to like manage your time because that's a big one for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes you can have a lot of schoolwork, I've had like 2 tests in a day, so like it's a big deal to like manage your time, making sure you're studying, but also making sure that you're performing at a high level.
Yeah, it's good to get that time management down, especially in college, because I'm telling you, you have so much free time, but yet so little free time at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I saw a video of you in a game. Like, you were killing it, by the way. But like, I've always wanted to ask this question. I saw you hit the ball with your head, like pass it with your head. Did that hurt?
No. Like, if you know where to hit it, like there's a certain spot on your like forehead where it doesn't hurt as bad. I mean, if the ball is like super hard, it does, but usually it might be like a few seconds of pain and it's gone.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. The more you know, because that looks really painful, especially when they're passing it to you in a game.
Oh yeah.
Were you afraid when you first started learning it?
Honestly, I don't think so. Like, if the ball is like, if the keeper punts it out and it's like coming at you from like a high up, that's like a little, sketchy, if that makes sense. But overall, no.
Okay. So this is the last question that I have for you. I heard that when you get to college, you want to study architecture. What kind of architecture are you interested in?
So like right now for my high school, they have this architecture class, and right now we just designed like a condo. So along the lines of, just, I'm not exactly sure of like what kind of architecture, but I've always had the like idea of just like architecture as a whole, and and, designing buildings and stuff.
Well, yeah, of course, you don't have to know everything right now. You just know that that's what you're interested in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was actually my last question for you.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.